Okay, dear all students, the next important chapter is redox reactions. So, for discussing about that redox reactions, first we need to learn about what is equivalent weight and what is the oxidation state. After that, how to calculate the oxidation state or oxidation numbers. After that, we need to discuss about what are the redox reactions and what are the different types of redox reactions and everything. So, see about equivalent weight. This chapter is very, very important. And for JEE and NEET, compulsory one question guarantee. JEE and NEET examination compulsory one question they are asking in every year from redox reactions chapter. Okay, so for redox reactions, in that main important one is equivalent weight and calculations of equivalent weight. So that equivalent weight concept is very, very important for calculations in normality. Already concentration methods we have discussed. So in that normality, what is normality? Number of equivalents of solute present in a 1 liter of solution. Then normality is equal to number of equivalents. What is the formula for number of equivalent weight of the substance by gram equivalent weight of the substance? So the equivalent weight also we are calling as gram equivalent weight. Let's see what is the definition for equivalent weight and what is the importance and how to calculate equivalent weights is very, very important. Equivalent weight means number of parts by weight of substance that can combine or displaced by one part by weight of hydrogen, means it is the relative comparison. So we are comparing with one part by weight of hydrogen or 35.5 parts by weight of chlorine atom or 8 parts by weight of oxygen. 8 parts by weight of oxygen is known as equivalent weight. For example, it is represented by capital E. For example, let's see for understanding small example, carbon. One carbon atom completely combining with 4 hydrogen atoms forms CH4. Okay, in that CH4, each carbon, each hydrogen has one part by weight. Means hydrogen weight is equal to how much now? One part. Okay, so one carbon atom is combining with 4 hydrogens. What is the weight of carbon? Weight of carbon is equal to 12 units or 12 parts. So compare the 12 parts of carbon. It is the number of parts by weight of substance that can combine or displaced by one part by weight of hydrogen atom. See, but how many parts are there? Total 4 hydrogen atoms. Then has weight is equal to 4 parts. 4 parts. Then 12 by 4 is equal to 3 parts. So 3 parts by weight. 3 parts by weight of carbon combined with 1 part by weight of hydrogen atom. 1 part by weight of hydrogen atom. So compare that 1 part by weight of hydrogen atom. So carbon, how many parts of carbon is involving for combination of one hydrogen atom? 3 parts by weight. Because the total gram atomic weight of carbon is 12 grams. Out of the 12 grams, so in order to combine 1 part by weight of carbon, 3 parts by weight of carbon. So the total means carbon combining capacity is 4 hydrogen atoms. So the 12 grams is equally distributed. How many parts? 3 parts, 3 parts and 3 parts, like it is distributed. That's why the number of parts by weight of substance can combine or displace. Either combination or in the combination reactions or maybe in displacement reactions. But 1 part by weight of hydrogen atom or 35.5 parts by weight of chlorine atom are compared with oxygen 8 parts. Compared with oxygen 8 parts by weight of oxygen atom is known as equivalent weight. For example, small example, formation of CH4. 3 parts by weight of carbon atom combined with 1 part by weight of hydrogen atom, because the hydrogen atomic weight is approximately 1 gram. 1.008 grams they are giving, but it is approximately 1 gram. That's why 1 gram of hydrogen combined with 3 grams of carbon. Like 4 grams of hydrogen atoms, 4 grams of hydrogen atoms combined with 12 grams of carbon atom forms CH4 molecule. Forms a CH4 molecule. Okay. See, the equivalent weight is a relative property because it is the comparison with 1 part by weight of hydrogen or 35.5 parts by weight of chlorine or 8 parts by weight of oxygen. That's why it is a comparison, relative property. It is a relative property. It is relative property. Has no units. Is relative property has no units. If equivalent weight is expressed in terms of grams, is expressed in terms of grams, known as gram equivalent weight. Known as gram equivalent weight. So shortcut for gram equivalent weight is GEW. So the equivalent weight is also we are calling as gram equivalent weight. Simple example, atomic weight we are also calling as gram atomic weight. Molecular weight we are also calling as gram molecular weight. So in the same way, equivalent weight is expressed in terms of grams is known as gram equivalent weight. Is known as a gram equivalent weight. See, atomic weight is fixed or constant, but not equivalent weight. But not equivalent weight. So the equivalent weight is not fixed one. It depends on n factor value. If n factor value is changing in the substance or atoms or molecules, then their equivalent weights will be changes. That's why equivalent weight is depends on n factor. Equivalent weight is depends on n factor. But atomic weight or molecular weight is fixed. It does not changes. But the equivalent weight is depends on their n factor values. If n factor value is changes, then equivalent weight will be changes. See, here very important. What is the main importance of this equivalent weight? The formation of substances are compounds involving in chemical reactions. In the equivalent weight ratios. So in chemical reactions, the all reactants and products, their equivalent weight ratios are equal, or they are equivalent weights are equal. Means, for example, any chemical reaction you take, means there contains 2 reactants and forms 2 products or maybe a single product. So in a chemical reaction, the number of equivalents of all reactants and products all are equal. How to calculate number of equivalents? We know very well. Calculation of number of equivalents. Number of equivalents, formula important one. The number of equivalents is equal to weight of the substance. Weight of the substance by equivalent weight. Equivalent weight or gram equivalent weight. So the number of equivalents is equal to weight of substance by equivalent weight or gram equivalent weight. Okay, gram equivalent weight or equivalent weight. What is the definition for equivalent weight or gram equivalent weight? The number of parts of substance combined or displaces with one part by weight of hydrogen atom, or 35.5 parts by weight of chlorine, or 8 parts by weight of oxygen atom is known as equivalent weight, or also known as a gram equivalent weight. So the gram equivalent weight is depends on their n factor value, but atomic weight or molecular weight is fixed, but the gram equivalent weight is depends on their n factor value. If n factor value will changes, then the gram equivalent weight will be changes. But in any chemical reaction, if you observe that any chemical reaction, let's consider A plus B is converted into C plus D. A plus B is converted into C plus D. In this chemical reaction, the number of equivalents, because the reactants are combined according to their number of equivalents. So the number of equivalents should be equal. The number of equivalents of A is equal to B is equal to C is equal to D. So the number of equivalents are same, but the reactants are combined according to their equivalent weight ratios. According to their equivalent weight ratios, but the total number of the number of equivalents of all reactants as well as all products are equal. How to calculate number of equivalents? The number of equivalents formula is equal to weight of the substance. So in the question, weight of the substance they will give. We need to calculate gram equivalent weight. Weight of the substance by gram equivalent weight will get number of equivalents. So the number of equivalents of all reactants and products are equal in a chemical reaction. The products are equal in a chemical reaction. So the equivalent weight or gram equivalent weight values are depends on n factor I said. So how to calculate gram equivalent weights of different substances now we need to discuss. Let's see. Calculations of equivalent weight or gram equivalent weight. See, this equivalent weight or gram equivalent weight values depends on their n factor values or valency. What is valency? Valency is nothing but combining capacity. So valency means outermost shell electrons. In order to get alternate electronic configuration, how many electrons are required for outermost shell? Is also known as valency of atoms. Is also known as a valency of atoms. Simple for first year group elements means lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, and cesium, francium. Those all are called Roman numbers first year. Second year group elements beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, and radium. So first year group elements valence is 1. Second year group elements valence is 2. Third year group elements means boron, aluminum, gallium, indium, thallium. Those are nothing but third year is nothing but 13th group element. So third year group elements valence is 3. Their combining capacity is 3. Okay, and fourth year group elements combining capacity is 4. Fifth year group elements combining capacity is 3. In order to get octant electronic configuration, fifth year group elements are nitrogen family or nitrogen group. How many electrons are required? 3 electrons are required. Okay, that's why fifth year group elements valence is 3. 68 group elements are oxygen family: oxygen, sulfur, cellurium, tellurium, and polonium. So in order to get octant electronic configuration, how many electrons are required? 2 electrons are required. That's why oxygen atom valency is 2. Oxygen atom valency is 2, or N factor value is 2. That's why oxygen atomic weight is 16. 16 by 2 is equal to 8. So the valency of oxygen atom is equal to 8. Means 8 parts by weight of substance. Oxygen atom how many parts? 8 parts. Hydrogen valency is 1. That's why 1 part. Okay. Next, 7th A group elements. 7th A group elements are a halogen family: fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. In order to get octant electronic configuration, how many electrons are required? 1 electron is required. 1 electron is sufficient. That's why 17th group or 7th A group elements valence or combining capacity is 1. Combining capacity is 1. So N factor value for atoms is depends on valency. Okay, for molecules it depends on combining capacity, how many number of bonds. That is called valency of central atom in a covalent molecules. Acids and bases, salts already we are discussed. So let's see one by one we will discuss about that, how to calculate equivalent weight or gram equivalent weight. Equivalent weight or gram equivalent weight formula is equal to gram molecular weight by N factor. Gram molecular weight by N factor. Here N factor is also we are calling as valency. Okay, see the first for atoms or elements. For example, hydrogen atom. Just I will make it on tabular form. Atom, gram atomic weight, and gram equivalent weight. Let's see. For atoms, gram equivalent weight is equal to gram atomic weight by valency. Gram equivalent weight by valency. For example, hydrogen atom atomic weight is 1 and valency. Here I write one more. Valency. Valency is nothing but combining capacity and gram equivalent weight. Valence of hydrogen atom 1. That's why 1 by 1 is equal to 1. Next, any sodium atom you take. Sodium belongs to first A group element. First A group element's valence how much? I said 1 only. But gram atomic weight is 23. Then valence is 1. 23 by 1 is equal to 23. Magnesium. Magnesium belongs to second A group element. Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, and radium. So here for atoms valence for calculation we need to remember a group number. Mainly S block and P block elements only. Very, very important. So magnesium atomic number is 12, atomic weight is 24. Then its valence is 2, the second A group element. Valence is 2, then 24 by 2 is equal to 12. In the same way, aluminium, boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, and thallium, those all are belongs to third A group elements and 13th group elements. Aluminium atomic number is 13, atomic weight is 27. Its valence is 3. 27 by 3 is equal to 9. The same way, oxygen atom you take. Oxygen atom atomic weight is 16. Valence is 2 because it is 16th group element. 16th group elements also considered 60A group elements. In order to get octant electronic configuration, oxygen atom required 1 electron. Okay, sorry, 2 electrons are required. Sorry, 2 electrons are required. Then its valence is 2. gram equivalent weight is equal to gram equivalent weight is equal to 16 by 2 is equal to 8. Similarly, chlorine atomic number is 17, atomic weight is 35.5. Halogen family, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. There, in order to get octet electronic configuration, 1 electron is required. Their valence is 1. Then its gram equivalent weight is equal to 35.5 by 1 is equal to 35.5. Not only chlorine, fluorine you take, that also in the same group. Its valence is 1. Fluorine atomic number is 9 and atomic mass is 19. And valence is 1. 19 by 1 is equal to 19. So like that, for any atoms, their valences we can calculate. So you remember na, first year group elements, valence is 1. Second year group elements, valence is 2. Third year group elements also called as 13th group elements. 13th group elements also we are calling as third year group elements. Means boron family, boron, aluminum, gallium, indium, thallium. Their valence is 3. Okay. 14th group elements are 4th year group elements, means carbon family, carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. What is the atomic weight of carbon? 12. But its valence is 4. That's why 12 by 4 is equal to 3. 12 by 4 is equal to 3. Gram equivalent weight of carbon is equal to 3. So like that, we are calculating equivalent weight for atoms. Equivalent weight for atoms is equal to gram atomic weight by valency. Gram atomic weight by valency. This is the first one. Next, second. So the equivalent weight for atoms is equal to gram atomic weight by valency. So valence is also called as N factor. N factor for atoms is equal to its valency. Okay. Next, second one for ions. For ions. Ions means positive ions may be present as well as negative ions also be present. Just a minute, man. So positive ions present as well as negative ions also be present. Okay. So